Hey, this is Scrappy Lee. I have another mini to share with you guys. And I wanted to show you what I did with this is some cardboard that I covered with Tim Holtz paper, and I used the paper stacks from Hobby Lobby, but they're in the gift giving section, and they're $1.99, but usually I just get them. They always have they'll cycle and go through where they have them either 40 or 50% off. So you can get 10 bags, and these are 6 by 11 inches for $1. So it's a pretty good deal. And the paper that I used in this mini was the Tim Holtz Lost&Found paper stash, the first paper set he came out with. So this is a mini about my husband, all the games he loves to play. That's why it says "You Got Game." And this is an old playing card that I just sanded up with the Tim Holtz Distress Ink sander. And I embossed the Tim Holtz clock and added a checker. This is some Heidi Swap letters that Tim Holtz showed us how to hammer up and distress in a class I took with him. And around the edge of this mini I've used the Tim Holtz Distress Crackle, the rock candy. So that is the cover, and you can see that it's just chipboard that I had painted black. Here's the first page, and I used all of this is Tim Holtz paper, and I just used some of the 7 Gypsies mini clips on this. And this way I can journal. You can also add wallet size pictures to this, but since these bags are so big, you can fit full size photos on this. These are wallets, but I do have some full size photos in here as well. I just stamped the Tim Holtz clock, and this is the pocket that the paper bag created. Here's the first paper bag that I had adhered. I roughed up the edges. Since this is a really masculine mini, I roughed up the edges with the Tim Holtz Edge Distresser. I used some of his clips, and these are just some old Jesse James Button Company buttons that I roughed up with the Tim Holtz Distresser, the sander, and some StazOn ink. And each of the paper bags will hold a 5.5 wide by 7 1/4 long. So this is plenty big to put 5 by 7 or a couple cropped 4 by 6s. So each of the paper bags, papy bags. Each of the paper bags has this large insert that I can add more photos to, and these are all the Tim Holtz paper. Here's another one of the buttons, and I used a lot of the Tim Holtz products. I used the tissue tape, more of his paper strips with this Tim Holtz tiny attacher. And then there's, I made a pocket behind this photo that's adhered so that you can journal on this. Here's some more journaling on the paper bag flap. There's another picture. I laminate all my pictures. These gift bags are probably not acid free, but it doesn't matter to me because I laminate all my pictures with the Your Story laminating machine. So, and this is the bingo paper. I really like this paper for this game mini because it has bingo elements, it has playing cards. It just really worked well with this theme. And then I used my Tim Holtz stamps with the bingo numbers. This is his grandpa, and I had saved a card from his grandpa before he passed, and I scanned it and copied it onto some cardstock, and then I just used my technique of dropping some glimmer mist and then using the edge of the little paint lid, or the little paint bottle, you know, those little trays that you put your paint in. I just put some walnut ink on the edge of that and stamp it. So once again, these are the 5.5 by 7 1/4 long. So they're really big. Here's the next page, and I put "And the Winner Is," another playing card. I just tried to make it look really masculine by roughing it up. I used walnut ink, I used walnut stain on all the edges of everything. So each paper bag has one of the large tags inside. And then here's some more. I laminated the photos and stuck them in this pocket I made to fit them. And I love that his paper stack comes with a smaller size. So it comes with the ATC, it came with the 6x6 size, and also with the bigger, so that worked just perfect. Another pocket with more stamping. And I stamped some of the bingo cards. And this is my husband and daughter. They're playing checkers, so that's why there's a checker on the front. And see, this is a full-size photo. You have plenty of room for full-size photos with these large bags, which is what I love. So I've got two, and then you also have the large mat here. My husband actually really loved this mini. He said it looked like something that you would buy in a interior decorating store, and I think that was all because of the Tim Holtz paper, because it looks already old and weathered, and it just looks really cool. Here's another game he plays on the World Wide Web. So I put gaming, Dad and my son, MMORPG. And for this tag, I used some old acetate. I just sprayed it with some glimmer mist and stamped with some StazOn, and used the tiny attacher to attach that so that I could put a tag. Here's some more Tim Holtz stamps, and I actually found a charm that was a computer mouse, so that was perfect for this. And then some more glimmer mist, of course. I believe this is Coffee Shop because it has a nice, it's a brown and it's got a nice copper. Here's the back cover. You can see that I just painted that. Thank you for watching. Bye.